Don't look like Maria and I gonna be starving tonight. Waiting 5-star upscale. His head's a little wore out, but we can use him. Look like we got ourselves an old Himalayan squirrel. We found Himalayan back there on that road right back there. We're gonna eat him up country style. If you want to keep them hawks off, well, get your noise maker. Old noise maker in the garden, and what that'll do is, well, that'll keep them from getting up on them coops and just, well, knocking your chickens off, knocking them off. We use this area here to feed our ducklings, and well, that also keeps them safe from predators as well. Well, if they see predators up in them trees, they'll get out in that puddle, and well, the hawk ain't flying in that puddle to run them down. You put your good dog out there, you protect them. Put your good dog with them, guarantee they be protected. Bruce said he come in and meet y'all once or twice, but he said he don't have all day, and well, he said he got to try to keep after these 3 stooges behind him. Let me put them in there. She said she'll take, whoa. Across the creek, back again with another one, guys. Back again with another. Y'all, never mind that old RV behind me. Well, that's why I've been sleeping well since Maria put me out. Well, we had a difference in opinions on things. Well, that's not what this video is about, guys. We're gonna start over here in this area, and well, not a garden video on this one, but I brought you over here. Well, I wanted to show you guys that there. Well, that's the chicken charmer. The chicken charmer. You guys saw the title of this video. I was sitting back watching some old Justin Rose. Well, Maria picks at me. Well, I'm the self-proclaimed Black Justin Rose, the Black Justin Rose. And I told her, since I'm the Black Justin Rose, well, I can grow just as good as he can right out over here. And well, I'm out to prove it. I'm not gonna ramble on, y'all. Let's play that entry, and we'll jump right in with the chickens. Well, you guys saw that title there, and well, this video here, well, not on the goats, but I wanted to make my way over, and the reason being, I might make my way out there to them. For you guys that checked in, well, that wanted a quick tutorial on, well, protecting them old chickens from them predators, what you do is, you get you one of them old big fluffy white things right there, and you put them out there in that pasture, well, with them chickens and all. Well, let's go out and meet them. You can start with the dog. It's got to be a trusty dog. Well, got to be a dog, well, down from some genetics, well, proven to be with chickens. Well, all of them do a little cat and mouse chasing every now and then. But I like to tell people, well, this right here ain't the magic trick to getting them predators off of your chickens and all. Well, you got to commit just like that dog do. Well, you got to make sure you're letting them know, well, what you approve of and what you don't approve. And that right there, I don't approve of. We don't do belly rubs. Woo. We got Bruce over Pyrenees Anatolian cross. I was coming over here to see if I can catch them chickens up to show y'all. I just ran them out the field there. There they are up underneath that deck there. They were over here hanging out with old Brucey. And well, Brucey keeps an eye on them. Well, on that tree line there, make sure don't nothing shoot down on them. He'll sleep right here on the tree. You see him looking up now. But he watches that tree line ferociously. I like to tell people, if you have multiple different kind of stock, and that's more than just chickens, goats, whatever, well, go ahead and put your old Pyrenees in. But if you're just strictly breeding them old chickens and all and want them protected, get you an Anatolian Shepherd cross on that. Well, the reason being is that Anatolian Shepherd, well, it'll lay there and it'll look up and watch all day long. Well, Bruce does good at it, but he's better at keeping things off the fence line and all. And well, he said he's been working on that tree line as you see him doing now. But that's one way. Hey, what are you doing out here, Danilio? This video is supposed to be about, you know what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be about keeping the predators off the chickens. I have a hard enough time keeping the predators off of you. I hear that goat tastes good. But we're going to get moving here. I'm going to show you guys one other thing. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We'll do a quick how-to on them chickens and all. And, well, we're still going to walk around and show you guys the updates on the homestead. How about that? Y'all, I didn't feel like making no video. Well, Maria put me up to it. She did. Well, we had difference of opinion on the bathroom there. We've been running around doing all kind of tasks and all, and I was running a little behind on the back. Well, I may put it at the back of my list, if I'm gonna be honest. Well, we've been renovating and trying to fix things up, and well, the bathroom fell to the back of the list, and well, Maria said, well, what are you gonna do when company comes over and your bathroom ain't done. Well, I figure I'm gonna tell y'all to jiggle the handle real good, let the water go all the way down, and come out of there and don't talk about me when you leave. Well, you ain't above it. We've all had to jiggle that handle some to, well, let that toilet water go down like it's supposed to. Making my way over to another area. Well, not really much of an how-to from this area, but a little bit of an update I wanted to show you. Well, now that I've made it here, this here is another predator approach, well, to chicken and birds. As you guys can see that old turkey there. Well, I came over here because I wanted to introduce her. Oh, she said she's booging, she ain't above it, and she ain't interested in me, you know, that's what she said actually. Well, that's old Chattanooga Lucy, This fence here, well, this is an electroshock fence. Well, it's a Premier 1 fence, and well, it's got a little electric pop to it. Well, if them dogs and all come down and, well, they try to get off in there, well, it'll back them up. We don't have it hooked up right now, and the reason being is because I just put her in there. We're gonna get the box over and get that thing hooked up, well, right over in this area. But I want you guys to meet old Chattanooga Lucy, and well, since I'm here, what do you say? Well, Maria said make a video. I didn't feel like it, but since I'm out here, what do you say we go off in this old pen here with these old silkies, well, and see if any of them want to visit. Well, as you can tell, we made our way into our pen here, and, well, they ain't want to visit with us much, none at all. They say you came in here just to film and ain't no feed. Oh, loudmouth making his way around. Y'all think we ought to run them down and catch them? I'm gonna come back in and feed this area, and maybe they'll visit with you and some. But I've got it set up here. I built them in old, well, I got an old rock finished foundation underneath, but I got it built on 6x6s there, and we'll let that water run off, and we catch that water on the end, and, well, they sleep up there. So you see all the fertilizer and all. Well, once that rain comes in, we collect that on the end, and we got us, well, we got us some more fertilized water. She tried to walk up beside me, y'all. I caught her running down. While I'm in here, y'all, well, YouTube marketing say we're supposed to ask you to subscribe on this thing, but well, I hope you do. But honestly, well, we gonna cut loose whether you subscribe or not. I got in there and I started rambling on about the structure of it and all, but I wanted to show you guys this one, and, well, this one over here. Another way to keep your chickens and predators safe. Well, to be honest, she'd probably be in trouble here in this opening if she didn't have nothing to go under. Well, having chickens, something to always go under. Well, them hawks, well, they ain't gonna work too hard to come off in here and go under something to get it. But well, if I didn't have nothing to go under, well, to them hawks, it'd kind of be like, well, to them flathead, to CJ and I, well, just sitting here fishing, hoping to drop our baits in on some structure. Them hawks will go to town on them. But this way here has been very, very effective with an electric fence and something for them to go under. Well, can't go wrong with that. Oh, Brucey say he'll protect them ducks too. Pyrenees make good dogs to keep off the chickens, and, well, they don't mind. Well, if you got a good one, they don't mind looking after them ducks too. They said they'll do it if you pay them a little extra. Got to put an extra scoop of food in there for that. All right, guys, so that rain passed over, and I'm making my way, well, back out across the garden here. And the reason why, well, I know we discussing keeping them predators off your chickens. Well, I promise you in the same way I promised Maria every time, well, I won't get into no long garden tour on this thing, and I'm not. I'm making my way here for this reason. Well, I started the video with this, and well, with that being said, them things protect your garden in a bunch of different ways. OJW trick. If you want to keep them hawks off, well, get your noise maker. Old noise maker in the garden, and what that'll do is, well, that'll keep them from getting up on them coops and just, well, knocking your chickens off, knocking them off. We keep that above the garden, and, well, that keeps things from coming in and eating that garden as well. Yeah, and it plays a nice little clever melody, I'd have to say. But it'll just play and play and play, and, well, eventually that thing will time out. Well, we gotta get in here and do some water. And them pumpkins, well, they didn't like that sun, but them peas did. They said, well, come on up. And, well, that squash made its way on out to play as well. But I'm making my way to this back. I wanted to show you guys, well, another thing here. The wind chime. Well, guys, anything you can do for noise, well, that automatically there, well, that'll keep predators off your line. And if you can keep them predators off your line, well, you can keep them out your coop. I want to show you guys this here. If you can set out a bird feeder, well, I hate to play this. I don't know if they call it devil's advocate or hero's villain. I don't know what they call it. But if you can set yourself out a bird feeder in a nice bird box around your garden, what that'll do is, well, that'll bring in birds. And once those birds start coming in off that tree line and eating on and such, well, that'll bring in crows. Well, them big black birds. Well, crows say they wait it out. And well, when them crows come in, well, that hawk say it don't want no crow to eat. It'll go on about its business. That crow's a little bigger, But we're going to make our way on back through. Of course, I'm going to do a feeding, and then I got one other way I can show you, well, to keep them predators off of them. I'm making my way over this run here, and well, the reason being is, well, y'all see them ducks right in front of me. I guess I separated them accidentally. I hope she let me cross through here. But like I was saying, the reason I'm here is, well, not because I got no fancy tools, because I don't. But that and there's Dollar General, and well, I can't tell y'all the story of that and there. But this old net here, well, it's got, well, 6 or 7 different zip ties in it. And y'all, I get after it. I can't help it. I just can't help it. Well, I spend all day hanging them old cheap things up there. Well, reason being is, well, I sit around too long. Well, I start to get too deep in my own thoughts, and well, I gotta escape them same way as humans do. But I'm gonna make my way in here. The reason why I'm here is, well, I know this might sound, well, cliche, or it might sound simple to some of you, but well, last but not least, the birds that you're particular about keeping, well, I just request you keep them up. Well, keep them in a covered run. Well, what I mean by covered run here is the top of this area here, well, they'll come out to sunlight here and interact. Well, rec time, you know how that is. Well, shout out to anybody struggling with anything watching this thing. Well, I know we've got a few that watch us from in there in the county, and well, sit on those spots, that thing will get turned around too. But in this covered run here, what that does is, well, that allows them to go in and out. Well, once they hear old hawk and old loudmouth back there does that old loud crow. Well, that's the reason why I took y'all in there to introduce y'all to loudmouth. Is, well, he's one of my predator chicken. He keeps them off of them. But old loudmouth, y'all see them pigs eating back there. They're getting after it. But old loudmouth does that old crow, and well, when he does that scream, well, he runs them on in. But we keep a covered run on most of these here, and what that does is, well, they can get on out the way. Ultimately, what we do is we use all 3 of these ways, well, 4, really, well, to keep these guys predator proof and safe. I gotta get in there and feed them guys there. Well, that net looks like, well, she said she's deep in her thoughts. Well, to the dads that we got this watching this thing, well, you know how it is. Sometimes, well, you get deep in your thoughts. Well, some of you probably run down to the corner store and get your 6-pack or a nice bottle or something. Well, and some of you mothers probably do other things. Or about like her right there. About like her. Well, some of you maybe like Blue Gabe here. Well, sneak out of bed late night, do whatever you need to do, well, to get your head clear and all. Me, well, I fire this camera up, run outside, and get after it. God don't sleep. But guys, we all do something to escape those negative thoughts and all. I don't judge anybody. I ain't above it one bit. Well, and Blue Gabe say neither is he. Don't look like Maria and I gonna be starving tonight. Waiting 5-star upscale. His head's a little wore out, but we can use him. Look like we got ourselves an old Himalayan squirrel. We found Himalayan back there on that road right back there. We're gonna eat him up country style. Thanks for watching. Y'all remember I told y'all I was the Black Justin Rhodes. Well, what we got here is we've got an abundance of meat source. We've got live protein in the form of ants. Those ants will feed those chickens, which will turn around and feed us. And well, it's Cooney. He'll enjoy the meat of this thing. Let's get this old Himalayan squirrel back. We're gonna take him over here and see if anyone else like squirrel. You like squirrel? Will you try some squirrel? She said, everybody like a little squirrel brain. She said, give me that squirrel. Let me put him in there. She said she'll take, whoa. She said there's no doubt about it. Or she likes squirreling, but she don't like sharing much. Ain't nothing like free pig feed, guys. She'll start with the head of that squirrel. And well, I tried to explain to her, well, with American squirrel, you're supposed to skin it. But she said, well, this Himalayan squirrel here, and with that being said, you're supposed to eat it. Well, I don't want to say like the foreigners do, but you got to eat it in that fashion. You got to eat it in that fashion there. Well, you got to leave that head on. But old Translation say he'll come in and try a little bit of it. And Senator Jr. back there say he still want milk. We got 4 of these guys now. And well, look, she said she'll try to skin it now. She said she'll try to skin that guy. But we down to 4 of these pigs, and well, we may just keep them 2 there. And I don't know yet. I don't know. We may cook them whole and get them arms off there like Aunt Esther doing. Let's move on, guys. She said y'all not above it. Y'all take them squirrels and hunt them down and skin them too. She said everybody on the channel eats squirrel, so don't judge her. She said get that camera out of here. I'm trying to get after it with this old squirrel here. I'm trying to get them legs off. We're gonna feed some of them guys up there before they decide they want some of this squirrel. That's right, guys. We don't waste no kind of feed right here. We use it all. But the last way, I'm gonna show you how to keep them guys safe from them predators as well. It may be common sense to some, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. But you gotta feed them. You gotta feed them. If you don't get in there and feed them and provide grass and all, and feed good quality source of protein, fiber and all, well, they'll come up out of there. And well, to prevent that, let's get some feed in here. Go ahead and take that volume on your TV. Oh, I may have said it too early. First, I gotta get the feed. What was I thinking? Well, here's the feed here. I'm gonna get some feed. Well, I'm gonna take y'all all over the, well, Goose Pond. Well, if any of you inside a homestead at home, well, you know what happens when you grab that guy's head on out. But let's do it anyway. For the ducklings, every day we come out here, we bring the feed, and well, we bring it over to old Goose Pond. And well, that's right, Goose Pond Colony, that is. And well, they come flying in there like they should. She said that's enough footage. She don't care if you subscribe or not. Get out, she gotta take care of them babies. Shout out to Sticks Glue and Vision on this one. Well, we got Asa here, and well, we got Asa rerun done all over. Yeah, if I don't get in there and feed the colored only pen, we're gonna have an issue. Let's get over here and do some feed.
I don't want that to happen.
Nah, we won't want that to happen. Y'all think they gonna let me in here today?
Probably.
Well,
They might jump on my back, they say. We gotta make sure we get in here and feed the colored only pen. Well, that's before we get over there and feed Lockdown Holman. They say that turkey said he ain't gonna wait too long. He said y'all been cheap on it anyway.
like they say, they like a little bit of corn. Homegrown.
Homegrown. It look like it's good for them. Look like they enjoying it. I guess that was CJ's hello for the day on this one. Well, he got an old shine up underneath his eye, so he said he don't want the camera on him. He got that old black eye. But he said he'll tell y'all hello in that fashion. And goodbye in the same. Then by the next video you on, boy, you might be hung upside down and skint.
It looks like it's good.
Oh, yeah.
He look like he is good, folks.
It looks like it's good. Duck right there. Good duck. Good duck there.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody want to try a little duck?
And remember, don't forget to smash that thumbs up if you like these videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to...
You did a pretty good job. Me and Maria struggling with that. And as I was telling you guys early on, the reason we're struggling with that is, well, that's YouTube's marketing strategy where they want us to start telling you to subscribe. But I don't have time for that. I got to get in here and hold and feed these inmates. That right there, that's Tommy Strong. Hold on, let me get in here and talk to him. Tommy, I'm coming in here. Identify yourself. He said Strong 237-471. All right, let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Whoa, he said, come in here you want to. I dare you. We're going to have an issue. We got our bigger birds in here. And, well, the reason why we call this one home, and I told y'all 100 times before, is where these guys here, where they're on extended stay. They won't be headed to your farm or anybody else's for that matter. we're gonna regenerate these guys here and bring a bunch of offspring around. We're gonna try to get them in black and white. But we stopped in to feed these guys, and Tommy's doing his job of protecting. Well, I call him Tommy because when he got here, he didn't have no job.
I might set him free.
Well, I told you guys we were gonna head back in and feed those silkies and all. So far we fed up peacocks, and we've got rabbits left, and of course dogs. Well, in this old turkey here, old Chattanooga Lucy there. But let's get here and feed them first. We're gonna circulate a little corn in there for them. A little bit of corn in there. See who likes what. Let's throw some over there to Lucy too. She said she ain't gonna let up until she get a bite of it. There we go. That'll keep her off of. Well, that'll keep her over there eating. But well, old loudmouth there. Here's the reason why I wanted to come in here. Well, you gotta keep your rooster like old loudmouth around, and old loudmouth, well, he's predator proof as well. When them birds get to screaming like you heard earlier, well, he go to screaming too, and well, that keeps him off. We're gonna get some more feed and feed the turkey. I just put her over there something to keep off the back of these heels of these atrocious crocs here. Well, let's go get some more feed for the turkey, and we'll get back after it. We got them guys fed up. Well, the noise you hear over behind me, well, we've been getting some questions some on what we do with some of the goldfish and stuff on the channel. And well, we built these tanks in here. I've got some stuff I gotta finish up. I didn't want to show you guys this until we finish it up, but that liner's going well. It's still in process of construction. It looks different this way. We still gotta put a filter on it and all. And well, this one here, well, this is gonna be kind of a separation isolation kind of tank. I'm talking James Harden tank. And with this tank here, well, this is where we'll grow the fry and all the young babies off. Well, until we put them in there, and then well, to our outside pond bed. We've got a fence here set up, and we've got it on, well, about a 60 mile high powered. That's right. Well, if they try that fence there, well, we want to send a message to them. We don't want them to try it twice, that's for sure. But I'm making my way out. You guys saw me feed all the animals today, and well, we had some quick conversation on how to keep them predators down. And well, what a perfect ending to this thing. This fence here that we put up, well, high powered electric, and well, if that predator come in there and touch the edge of that right there, well, woo, I'm talking about hot. Well, that thing there put a pop knot on one of them predators' head, well, in the shape of an I formation. But we got that thing fenced up on and around, and well, I'm showing you that. Well, reason being, guys, well, sometimes we get questions about how things are going. Well, privately, or if some of you see us out in public, you kind of ask us, well, have we finished some of those projects? Well, that I always put off. But we've got that thing fenced in and around, and well, the garden's just on the other side of the driveway there. And well, that'll keep four-legged predators such as dogs and stuff well off your chickens. And well, I hate for a dog to come in here, well, because the last dog came in on Bruce. Well, it took me and that dog to get Bruce off of us. Woo. But I want to thank you guys for checking in, and I didn't keep you very long, very quick on here, but I want to thank you guys for checking in. Well, it means a lot to us to know that you guys watching them things. And well, Maria and I, well, we're not the best marketing kind of people, so we don't know how to ask you to like and subscribe on that thing. But well, it may be pride. They say pride lay a wicked track. But with that being said, we appreciate you guys coming with us, well, every Sunday, and well, following this thing all the way through if you did. And if you skipped it, well, I hope you at least watched the ending to this thing. I also want to encourage you guys, well, each one of these videos, well, Maria and I, well, we're attaching some old videos, well, some throwback style videos. Well, click on one of them things and, well, get you a good laugh out of that as well. Well, not much change except the scenery and the location, but well, I'm still getting after it. CJ still letting you know it's good for you. And well, Skylar's still letting you know the journey's the daggum reward. Thanks for watching.